one of the things they have to deal with, here's Justin Jefferson, the Vikings receiver, after Sunday's loss to the Rams, followed with Mike Zimmer's effort to scrape the toothpaste back into, as Charean would say, the toothpaste holder on Monday.
I think we should, be more aggressive when we get down there, as soon as we get down there. But I'm not the one calling the plays. I'm just here to do my job and do what was told of me. But we can't get down in the red zone that many times and come out with 3 points.
I think Justin was just frustrated. Hey, we're all frustrated. When we don't win a game, we all get frustrated. We all have say things 10 minutes after the game that we wish we wouldn't have. In my opinion, he's just he just wants to win. And part of that is he wants to get the ball if he can. And I don't think he's calling out anybody. That's not the type of person that he is. He's a guy that wants to go out and play and play his very best every single week.
Hey, and look, Mike Zimmer's got bigger issues right now than Justin Jefferson's long-term outlook in Minnesota. My immediate concern when I saw his comments was he could be on the Stephon Diggs path and want to move on, although he can't complain about the number of opportunities he gets in Minnesota. At some point, you just want to win. And for whatever reason, it's not working. And when he talks about lack of energy, Charean, that concerns me because that's plagued the Vikings all year. They've had lapses. They've lost focus. They've lost leads. At least they didn't blow a lead on Sunday because they didn't have a lead to blow. And one of the reasons they didn't have a lead to blow is because they didn't have energy right out of the gate. So this is troubling. But again, for Zimmer, it's probably not going to be his trouble in 12 days if they don't make the playoffs and he ends up being fired.
Well, and Mike, you go back to a week ago, Amari Cooper did the same thing in Dallas, talking about their red zone woes, and it was similar. Like he said, I want more targets, and now we're hearing it from Justin Jefferson, but the difference is the Cowboys are and were winning, and the Vikings are not. But they had 5 red zone possessions, and they got touchdowns on 2 of those, 2 field goals, and Kirk Cousins threw an interception on the other. And Jefferson, in that span of plays that they had, he saw 1 target in the red zone, and it was a 5-yard pass on second and forever, whatever it was. So they need to do a better job of targeting him in the red zone to have a chance to win these next 2 games, to have a chance to go to the playoffs, to have a chance to save Mike Zimmer's job, because all of that, and I don't think they will, I'm with you, but all of that plays into it, obviously.
And if Zimmer stays, Kirk Cousins has to go. I think those two never clicked. They don't click. One of the reasons, and I'm reluctant to say this, and I don't want to get any hostile text messages or phone calls. I've been there and I've done that. But the reality is at some point you're accountable for what the team has done. You're accountable for the fact that you abdicate the offense to the coordinator and you're not involved. And when you wonder why 2-point plays aren't working, you don't like the plays that are called, well, you should be more involved in that process. I don't like it when a defensive coach has no involvement in the offense, and then when the offense just isn't getting it done, and when the quarterback isn't getting it done, and they've paid him so much money, there's a problem that needs to be fixed. And either it's Zimmer or it's Cousins. But I think one of them's got to go. Maybe both of them will end up going. It's going to be a strange offseason for the Vikings as they try to get it pointed in the right direction. We're going to take a break.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.